The thing in the walls. Eleanor moved into the old boarding house in early spring. The place was cheap, quiet, and just old enough to feel strange. For the first few weeks, everything seemed normal until the scratching started. At night, always at the same time, 2 in the morning. It began as a faint drag, like nails scraping wood, moving slowly across the walls of her room. At first, she thought it was just mice. But the sound wasn't random. It was deliberate, too slow, too steady. When she told the landlord, he shrugged. Old houses make noise, he said. You'll get used to it. But she didn't. One night, Eleanor pressed her ear to the wall and froze. She could hear breathing. The next day, she asked the other tenants if they had noticed anything. Most of them looked away. But an older woman down the hall whispered, "You should leave before it notices you back." That night, Eleanor stayed awake. She turned off the lights, sat in silence, and waited. At 2:07 a.m., the scratching began. It moved along the wall, closer, closer. Then it stopped, right behind her bed. She held her breath. A deep knock came from inside the wall, directly behind her head. Her mouth went dry. Without meaning to, she whispered, "Who's there?" For a moment, silence, then a voice. Low, dry, hungry. "I'm hungry." Eleanor barely slept that night. In the morning, she begged the landlord to let her leave. But he only said, "You signed for 6 months. That night, the scratching returned. Louder, faster, now circling her room. The voice grew clearer. Sometimes it whispered, sometimes it laughed. And then came the smell, like spoiled meat seeping through the walls. Finally, she broke. She grabbed a hammer and smashed a hole into the plaster. She expected rats, or pipes, or nothing at all. Instead, she found an eye, huge, pale, staring at her from the darkness inside the wall. The wall bulged outward, the shape of something massive pressing from inside. The wood cracked. Eleanor ran into the hallway, pounding on doors. The old woman stepped out. "You saw it, didn't you?" she said. Eleanor nodded, trembling. "It's always hungry," the woman said. "The walls hold it in. As long as someone lives in that room." A loud crack echoed down the hall. Eleanor turned. Her door frame split apart. Something pushed through. A pale arm. Long, thin, fingers dragging across the floorboards. The landlord appeared at the end of the hall. His eyes were dull, tired. "We can't let it out," he said. "That's the rule." Eleanor's heart froze. "You knew?" He only nodded. The walls split open. The thing inside pushed harder. Wood and plaster rained down. Eleanor didn't wait. She ran. Down the stairs. Out the front door. She didn't stop until the house was gone behind her. By morning, the boarding house looked normal again. Her door was closed, the walls sealed, and outside, a fresh sign hung in the window, "For rent." That night, just past 2 in the morning, the scratching began again.